Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jungle Stories, Episode 1, Jaximus, well, just Jaximus, I'd say. I apologise if I mess this up a little bit. I am trying to do it off a little bit of a script, and I'm kind of relying on it, and who knows, I might actually get this right eventually. It's only the 10th take. So, Jax is, for all intents and purposes, the Grandmaster. A hero with a number of different utilities and abilities that make him very useful in a number of situations. Early game is very squishy, I guess you could call it, but he still has his escapes through Leap Strike, his first ability, and through Counter Strike, his third ability. Both of those I'll go through in a minute. But right now we're talking about him as a jungler. His jungle clearing speed is pretty good. Takes roughly 4 to 5 minutes for him to get to the red buff, I think it is, and then he can straight away start ganking from there. With some attack speed and vampirism, glyphs and quints, he has enough sustain to keep himself in the jungle for a very long time. His first ability, which is Leap Strike, is very good for closing distances, tower diving, and basically everything else. Up to level 5 you want to have 3 points in it, just to make sure it and power are on the same cooldown, so you can use them both at once to the maximum efficiency, I guess you'd call it. And power, now that I mention it, is his second move, which gives his attacks, or his next attack, be it Leap Strike, Counter Strike, or his auto attack, an extra damage boost, which can be really very useful when tower diving or when jumping in from bushes or whatever. And his third ability, Counter Strike, is he will dodge for an amount of time, then stun everybody in an area, causing damage rated to the amount of how much he was hit. Great for in a team fight. You just jump in the middle, throw that on, stun them all, run. And his last ability, Grandmaster's Might, gives you the ability to give yourself a shield, that scales from your AD and AP to give you magic resist and defense. All very good, but that leads us into the hybrid build. So with Jax, you very much can build in 4 ways: tank, AD, and AP. All have different strengths and weaknesses, but so far the best that I've seen has been the hybrid build. Using items that are recommended, like the Rage Blade and the Gun Blade, you're able to build up all your damage and give you strong ganks and a very strong shield when used properly. Leading on, what do you know? As you can see in the video, most of my things will be jumping from the bush somewhere near the middle of the lane, and hopefully stunning them. This is just done by hitting Counter Strike just before you jump, and then hitting Counter Strike again when you land, so that they're stunned and cannot run. And that is where all your damage will come from. And hopefully, if your team's smart, they will be able to jump in and give you a hand at the same time. And that just about wraps it up for this video. I believe it might have been a little bit too short. But until next time, I'm the one and only Exor, and good night.
Killing spree. Double kill.